from us at Devon FA, and it's kind of a sad one, really. So this is titled "Goodbye, Howard," because Howard Shaddick has escaped. He's going to be leaving us next week. So we're going to take this time just to reflect on Howard's time with us. We're going to frisk him, make sure he's not taking anything out of the building before he leaves and all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to pass over now to both Howard and Paul Morrison. Paul's going to ask Howard a few questions, and please feel free. Like and share this, get loads of people watching. And if you've got any questions, any comments you want to make for Howard, we will respond to them. So, yeah, it's goodbye, Howard.
Thank you, Jason, and thanks to everybody who's tuning in this afternoon. It's sad in a way, but it's a celebration of what we hope will be good luck for you, Howard. So with a bit of luck, we might have one or two questions that come on the chat from YouTube and Facebook. But I wanted to really just ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind, for our audience. And they might be asking, where's he going? What's he doing? So a little bit of all of that.
Yeah. And
time to reflect upon what I hope has been an enjoyable time at Devon FA. We're in the boardroom here at Coach Road. It's a lovely sunny day, but having said that, it looks like it might rain in a moment. You've been with us 9 years, Howard.
I have, yeah.
9
so
years.
just shy of 9 years, but yeah, completed 9 football seasons.
So why the move? Tell us about.
Yeah, I've been given an opportunity locally, working with a local sportswear firm, which do a lot of kits actually for our local clubs, not just football, but all sports. But yeah, it's a really exciting opportunity. I'll be working in the account management team, but also I will be leading on the football side of the business in terms of that side of what they do. So yeah, really looking forward to that, but at the same time being able to work with grassroots clubs within Devon as well.
So we're not going to see the end of Howard, and the clubs are certainly not going to see the end of you.
No, my dealings with clubs will be slightly different, but I'll still be having that touch point with a lot of clubs in the county.
Now, you're not going to become a Del boy and be selling stuff and wheeling and dealing. It's not that type of job.
No, not really. No, it's more about, I guess, the relationship the company have with the clubs and as their clients, and really maintaining those relationships and hopefully retaining their business for many years.
Right. Well, it sounds exciting. I know we went into great detail when you told me that you were going to be leaving, and it is a great opportunity that you can't bypass. And so we hope that all works out well for you. But it's great we're going to see you, and especially the clubs.
Yeah,
so,
definitely, yeah.
So you've been, as I say, nearly 9 years. Well, what's been some of your highlights, Howard, of working for Devon FA? Whether that be business or personal or with the clubs. Give us one or two of your highlights. I've got one or two, but
yeah, I mean, in 9 years, I feel like you've done so much really, and had so many great opportunities in terms of working in football and with the FA, which is a great organisation. In my time, I've done 2 roles, but then in terms of highlights, my first role as a football development officer was mainly around the adult game and the recreational game. I think in terms of legacy, perhaps the Devon 567s programme, which we designed from scratch, we launched from scratch, and is now visible at so many 3G sites across the county, the branding, leagues that are thriving. To be able to hand that over to my colleague Jake, who's taking that on in the last couple of years, it's great to see that programme still exist and still grow. And then more recently, in my second football development officer role, leading on coaching work and working with leagues and clubs, I guess launching the Coaches Academy last year with all the changes to coach education and that programme thriving after 1 year. My only regret really is I'm not working on it for longer, but I'm sure it will go into great hands, and it's great to see that launch when coach education was stopped for a couple of years because of the pandemic, and with that now being housed by the FA and not the county FA, our coach support has changed and our direction has changed, but the Coach Academy is now there to service that, and it's been really well received over the last football season. So, and that's going to continue to grow over the next few years, I'm sure, as well.
I think from my point of view, I think where it's been highlighted, I need to talk to Howard, is the clubs and the leagues. The clubs and the leagues have a lot of time for you, Howard, because I think you seem to understand their programme, their problems, take the time, and actually listen to some of the issues they've had. So when it was sort of announced that you would be leaving us, I did get a number of people say, why is Howard going? You know, he's one of the sort of flag bearers of the county in the way that you communicate. So that is credit to you. And I think a lot of clubs and leagues are going to miss you for the way that you engage with them. And I think you've built up some nice relationships with some of the leagues, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think leagues in particular, more so with clubs in my new role currently. But yeah, over the many years I was a link officer for quite a number of the adult leagues, and I've been able to continue that in my current role. So yeah, it's great to hear that we've been able to provide a positive service, and you know, there are always issues in football that need solving, but we're there to hopefully try and support and solve them for them. And that's where we come in really as staff.
What do you think you're going to miss?
I'm definitely going to miss working at Devon FA. You know, I've seen the facility develop so much over my time here. It's a fantastic place at the moment with the 3G now opening. It's great to see football at the site 7 days a week. Because I think before we used to feel we were a bit detached from football almost. And when we had football at Devon FA, it was really nice to see, but it was so rare. Whereas now, there's so much going on. It's an amazing facility. It's a great place to work and a great team to work for as well. So many great colleagues who've looked after me, and I've been able to mentor as well newer members of staff. And it's just a great team, and everyone chips in to help each other. And it's set in Decoy, which is a lovely part of.
Yeah, we are lucky where we are.
Yeah, massively, and I will miss that, definitely.
Yeah, and just going back on your highlights, I mean, one of the highlights that you did have, and this is a very personal one for you, is when you were able to pull the county shirt on and play at Wembley Stadium. Of course. Does everybody know about that, or your contribution to that game?
Yeah. I mean, what an honour for us all to go and play at Wembley Stadium. It's not something that was part of the benefits of the role, let's say, when I applied for my job back in 2013. But 6 years on from that, we were all fortunate to go and play at Wembley against East Riding, and I actually scored Devon's first goal on the day, just to get that one in.
I thought you'd drop that in.
I don't know if that's been recorded on, so I've got to get that in before I go. But I mean, the moment to score that first goal, that was just to play was exciting, but then to score, didn't really know.
I thought I had to plug that for you because that is a personal highlight.
100%.
But the good thing about that particular day was you were surrounded by some league officers that you'd been working with, engaging with. They were also on the pitch or involved at the time when that goal went in. So
it was a great day out. You know, we go away with as a whole office, but also with those key volunteers as well that we work closely with. It was a real nice celebration for a piece of league and club work that we've done as a county FA, and for the FA to recognise that was really special. I've
got a couple of more questions, but I am going to share some really nice messages. Lee Mann has also, let's just see, good luck mate, he says, from Lee Mann. Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Lee.
Mark Bewley, loved working with him, and good luck, he will be missed. And we also have Jay Thompson, fantastic guy. Oh, there you go. A loss to the county FA. Yeah. So these messages are coming in.
Thank you, Jay. Thanks, Mark.
Jay Thompson. Alan Lewis. Hello, Alan. Thank you, Howard, for fantastic support for the Plymouth Intramural Men's League, especially on Wednesdays, he says there. Great league and enjoyed by many from the university. So
Alan actually predates me working here. So when I worked in Plymouth prior at the university, I was working really closely with Chris French's Get Into Football programme in the city.
Yeah.
And part of our work was setting up an intramural league at the university, but off-site, so in Central Park. And Alan was one of the referees that really, was there week in, week out, refereeing fixtures, rain or shine, and has been doing it for many more years beyond my time working in Plymouth. So it's an affiliated league. It's something that still lives on now, which we set up over 10 years ago. So
fantastic.
Yeah, great to hear from Alan.
Yeah, thank you, Alan. Nice comment. And Bernard Leach, chairman of the Devon FA. Thank you, Bernard. Howard's been a great employee and given so much to the county. Whoever replaces him will have a hard task, absolutely. But he does wish you all the best. So
thank you, Bernard, and thanks for all your support as well.
And now we go to North Devon. Mick Tattersall's joined us. Best of luck, Howard, and all the best from everybody at the North Devon Football League, which I know in your previous times you've helped out where you could.
Yeah, and much more recently having a lot more contact with Mick. So yeah, thank you for your message.
Now, Lee's being a little bit crafty here. He's asking a sneaky question. You're not moving to Cornwall FA. We can confirm it's not a transfer.
No, it's not. No,
we would not be transferring him to Cornwall FA. So
I'm staying within Devon.
Definitely, and South Devon to be more precise.
That's correct. Yeah.
Paula Lee, thank you from Twyford for all the work you did with the Under-18s League. Funny enough, we had another final there last night.
We did, another eventful night. Yeah, really good game again, which went to extra time. So, and Paul's had numerous teams over the years at that level. So great.
So thank you, Paul. And I think all the guys must be either chipping in or watching down the other end of the corridor. Everybody in Development Office sends their love to you, Howard. So it's going well. I'm going to come back to one or two more, but just from your point of view, Howard, with you being nearly 10 years, I know it's nearly 9 years, but 10 years sounds a lot better. What has changed, do you think, in football during your time? What have you seen? Any changes?
I mean, there's been difficulties to overcome in terms of, possibly player focuses in terms of how people's trends in playing has definitely changed, and commitment perhaps in certain aspects of the game. But I mean, in terms of the positive stuff we've had with the growth, I've not been involved in it massively, but the female game has grown massively in the time that I've been with the County FA. From the number of teams, the recreational programme, which gets girls playing football now, to see that thrive at so many levels, internationally doing well as well, is definitely something that I've noticed. I think the coaching provision has changed massively as well from when I did coaching courses when I was a student, before 2010. The syllabus and the range of course provision has streamlined, but the standards improved massively. And the support network as well with the CPD programme that we used to have as a Twilight Coaches Club, but also now with the Coaches Academy. The coach support wasn't really there before after a coaching course. And that's now, a service that we offer as a County FA.
Very much technology getting involved as well. A lot more online, isn't there? So
and actually that's made it a lot more accessible. Rather than running an event in a part of the county, which would perhaps isolate some coaches from attending of an evening, we can now actually take some workshops online, and anyone in Devon, or even if they're out of the county, can still tune in as a coach. So, I think that leads on to my point about COVID as well, really, and how football's changed, is that there's been a bit of a reset almost a reset in the way that we work, with the online presence and things that we can do. I think has changed our way of working, but actually working a lot more effectively and actually servicing our volunteers and maybe reducing travel for meetings or whatever it might be, but actually still being able to give dedicated support at the same time. So.
What's going to happen to Howard with regards to the local football scene? Are you still going to be around? Because I know a few years ago you were involved with Malden Football Club.
Yeah, that's right.
Where are you going to pop up, or where is everybody going to see you?
Yeah, I'd love to be back coaching soon. I had my first child a year ago, so I've just had a break from coaching this football season, but I will be looking to coach again, hopefully with his team when he grows up. That would be my intention. I'm sure I'll still be involved in some recreational football sessions around the county. I'd love to carry on playing. That would be my intention. Veterans football will be on the horizon for me soon, so that might be something I look at in a couple of seasons' time. But with my work as well, I'll be working really closely with the grassroots clubs that are using the brand for all their sportswear needs at the moment. So I'll still have a good touch point with grassroots clubs and maybe even some professional clubs as well, with the growth that the business
That's good.
are receiving at the moment. So
excellent. Nice message here from Doug Taxiel Weber.
Yeah.
Such a top guy. Oh. There you go. After Jason had given me a return into refereeing, Howard helped me to provide the opportunity to break myself back into the Newton Abbot five-a-side league.
That's right, yeah.
And then he happens to mention that he thinks you're a handy little footballer too. So That's a nice comment from Doug.
Doug was a referee at the launch of our first 5-6-7s league in Newton Abbott probably about 7 or 8 years ago. So yeah, good to hear from Doug. I think he's moved out of the county now, so yeah, nice to hear from him.
Wow. And John Street, who's going to be the new chairman of the Devon FA. Thank you, John. It's a shame you're leaving, Howard, and thanks for all that you have done at the county, and he wishes you all the best for the future.
Thanks, John.
So thank you very much,
Thanks for your support
John.
as well, and I'm sure we'll keep in touch.
And Gary Page, good to have you joining us this afternoon, Gary. Good luck, Howard. Hope you do as well in your new role as you have done for the Devon FA. And on a personal note, thanks for all the advice you've given me on youth football in my time when he was at Stoke Gabriel. But he does wish you all the best and good luck.
Thanks, Gary. Nice to hear from you.
So, yeah, good to hear from you as well, Gary. So when is it your last day, Howard?
Yeah, so I'll be finishing on Monday. So
Monday?
Yeah, Monday the 30th. Yeah.
Right. So do spread the news, folks. Howard finally works, his final working day is Monday. I think we're going to take you out for a little drink and get you something to eat. But please do share that with all the clubs that it's Howard's last day on Monday. It'd be nice for any more messages. Just going to nearly finish, but I've got a couple of more comments. Vicky Baird.
Yeah.
Good luck, Howard, from all of us at WBB, with a nice yellow and blue heart on the end of that. Club colours.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Vicky. And thanks for all your support with the all the CPD events you've engaged with and supported.
Terrific.
Riding teams and all your coaches have been on in the last couple of years.
And here's a man from the past, Matt Corey. Good luck, Howard, for your next move. The brilliant support for me in my first full-time role of his career, definitely helping me grow and develop. All the best, mate.
Good stuff.
Good to hear from you,
I've sat next
Matt.
to Matt for a couple of years, so yeah,
Yes.
nice to hear from you, Matt. I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
Yeah. I don't know whether I'm going to mention, we've got Jason. I didn't mention Jason, my apologies. Jason, who's been doing all the producing work. Anything from you, Jason, at all? Anything I might have missed? I've covered most things that have come through.
No. We've got lots of people watching, which is great.
Brilliant.
Keep the messages coming through. So I'm sure Howard will like to view them later.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who wrote that development office comment.
Oh, right.
It's anonymous.
Is it anonymous?
I'll let you tell that yourself.
Phone under the table.
It's only the development office.
Yeah.
That said, well,
Oh, right. Is that could be something to do with the...
Nice and personal.
Yeah, it's the in-house football. I think there might be a bit of rivalry there because you're not in the governance team. But thank you, everybody who's chipped in with their comments of wishing Howard all the best. We do appreciate that, and I'm sure there'll be more comments will come, as Jason said, once we finish. But all that's left for me to say, Howard, on behalf of the county and all the staff and the board and the council, is thank you. You have done a terrific job for us. We loved having you working for us, and we were gutted. I'll be honest with you, we were gutted when you told me that day you were going to leave. But at the same time, we always believe if you're moving on what you believe is a really exciting and a better job, and I do believe it is a great opportunity. We want it to work well for you. We really do. But we wish you all the best. And please keep in touch.
I will.
Don't disappear,
I will do. That's really kind.
And you're leaving on really good terms. And the clubs are still going to benefit in some shape or form from Howard Shaddick, be it through sportswear or whatever. So is there anything you want to finish with at all? Or
I guess for myself, thanks for all your kind comments and for what you just said as well, Paul. I really appreciate that. But just a massive thank you to everyone I've worked with over the last 9 years, whether it's volunteers, clubs, or even key partners as well. Working in football is so varied, and you get to meet so many people and have so many great opportunities, and that's why I've been here so long, because it's been a really enjoyable. It's not always work, it's a great place to come and work, and the opportunities you get are fantastic. So I will miss it, and it's going to be a real adjustment moving into a different line of work. But it's
going to be exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting,
It's going to be exciting.
And looking forward to a new challenge. But like I said, just a massive thank you to everyone that's made working in football so enjoyable. So
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Well, he just snuck on the end there, Simon Glanfield, just got on. to say good luck, Howard. And
Thanks,
on that
mate.
point, I'm going to say
I
the
only
same.
emailed him yesterday.
Did you?
He's helping me out with an event when I'm gone.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
No, well done, Howard. And as I say,
Thank you.
wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And you look after yourself.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
So right, everyone. So as Paul said, keep your comments coming in because Howard can look at them later. This will stay up on YouTube and Facebook. All right. So just 2 quick plugs from me. So this evening from 6:30, another live broadcast, The Truth About Howard Shaddick, where we. What do you mean? It's a joke. But tomorrow night we've got another live Q&A. So 6:30 with Dan Eustace, who's looking after affiliations. So if anyone's got problems with their club affiliations, want a demonstration, want to ask questions, 6:30 tomorrow, another live feed. But yeah, good luck, Howard. Thanks to everyone for your comments. But do please keep them coming. See you all later. Bye bye.